Hey guys, Marin from the Inspire Agency here. We're a boutique agency focused on paid social, and this year we spent over 40 million for our DTC clients. If you want to know how, keep watching. So let's start with the optimization. Optimization is a kind of like a black box after the iOS. So let's start with the obvious things first. Due to the iOS, data is kind of less and less available, and you sometimes have to wait up to 72 hours to see your results of your sales in the ad account. That's why you need to extend your decision making period. That's the first thing. You don't want to kind of like optimize on a day-to-day basis and miss some of the data that could potentially result in a different decision about turning off or increasing the budget on your ad set. The second thing is make sure to check all the turned off ad sets. Due to the uh, delayed sales, sometimes you can turn off something and that ad could potentially get a sale even though after it's turned off. So make sure to check all of the turned off ad sets and ads because there could be something that got sale even after it was turned off. Then, what is crucial in this landscape after the iOS is using third-party tracking software. Three most famous and three that I used and that I can recommend are Triple Whale, Norbeam, and Rockerbox. Those platforms can help you to kind of like improve your decision making because they are capturing some of the sales that Facebook isn't capturing. This way, you're ensuring that your decision making is properly done, and you have more data to make a better decision. Besides that, for some of the clients, we are relying on offline conversions. Basically, as I said, Facebook doesn't have an option to record all the sales, especially when the users opted out. That's why you can upload offline conversions. You can do it via Zapier and automate it, or you can do it manually, I don't know, on a weekly basis. So what does that mean? When you like Shopify still has all the data about users, and based on the UTMs, Shopify knows from each ad and ad set the sale came from. So basically, you go to your Shopify, you export all the orders, and then you upload them into your Facebook. That way, Facebook matches the sale that he did not match with the ad that got the sale. So basically, you're getting the sales back to the Facebook, and you have more data to make your decision. So what is important to note here with this way of optimization is that Facebook is not taking into consideration those offline conversions when making a decision which ad to kind of like spend more. And the other thing is that if the Facebook already caught a sale and you uploaded the offline sale, Facebook doesn't have an option to deduplicate that. So basically, if the sale occurred, and you upload it, it would result in a two sales instead of one. So that's why it's pretty important to have a column for your website purchases, column for your offline purchases, so you can see if there's an overlap. Besides that, what we do for some of the clients, like I would definitely suggest using your UTMs, dynamic ones. So basically you have an option to have a dynamic UTMs that are pulling your ad set name, campaign name, ad name. So you can see everything in your Google Analytics or Shopify if you want to check things manually. Besides that, we use MER as a North Star metric, as a directional metric. So basically, considering the iOS, it's hard to track all the stuff and attribute all the sales to the channel that is resulted in a sale. So what we do for our clients is kind of like track all the sales and all the spend. So basically we have a target that's between 20 and 30%. So that means that 20 or 30% of your budget kind of should result in 100% of the sale. This way you can see whether on a daily basis or weekly basis, are you below that threshold, so above the threshold or below. So that way you can adjust your decision making on a general level, on a store level. Besides that, we are leveraging and comparing our Facebook revenue to Shopify revenue on a daily basis. So I know that for this store, my average is around 45. So on a daily basis, I can see there are some days with like 38, 40, and some days above 50. So then I can see, okay, today my revenue is higher on Facebook than usual. So potentially it could mean that Facebook is over attributing, or potentially we sent some email that resulted in more sale than usual. That way I can keep track in what level of my ratio my Facebook conversion value is compared to my Shopify revenue, so I can potentially adjust all of my decision making. If you want to get this implemented in your ad account, book a call below or apply for a free audit of your ad account, where we can check how many of conversions are you missing, and if there's something that we could improve with your decision making so we can squeeze a bit more revenue from your ad account.